Okay, this is Jeffrey Newport. Uh, this is Music Lecture 2, so um, I'm just going to. Okay, Music Lecture 2. It's on the my YouTube channel at Jeffrey Newport 379. It's on the playlist Lectures by Jeffrey Newport, and it's also on the part of the original song playlist that's called, I think, Jeffrey Newport Sings and Plays. Yeah, sings and plays guitar. The other song list is cover songs, but I don't know why I didn't mention that one is original, but on the title it doesn't say Jeffrey sings original songs and plays guitar. It just says, I forgot to put that part in there, but that is an original song list. I think there's one song on there that's not original, but I kept it on there because it had a pretty picture of my mother. And Fire and Ice, that song is on both lists. But anyway, mostly cover songs. So what we're talking about, I just wanted to reiterate in the music lecture about number one. This is just a reiteration. I talked about, first I want to say, when you listen to this, like and subscribe, because that helps a lot. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but I don't see what's wrong with saying it, because people forget. I mean, when I watch something, first of all, I don't watch it unless I'm interested. If I'm interested enough to push the button, then yeah, I'm going to like and subscribe. But anyway, that way you can get further information about it, and it helps the author of the content. So, so I'm talking mostly about practice. Lecture 1, I talk about why I quit playing music. Anyway, that's always a bad idea. If you play music, don't stop. You'll regret it. But now, there have been times in my life before where I didn't play music for short periods of time because I was busy doing this or that or whatever. But I always got back into it. But, the last couple decades, I've been out of it for a long time. So, I mean, very, very rarely would I would still sing a little bit, but very rarely would I pick up the guitar and, guitar really trains your vocals. I mean, anyway, to make a long story short, I didn't play for a long time, so I'm getting back in practice, and that's pretty obvious. It's kind of like those Rocky movies, where he lost his mojo and he wasn't motivated, but then when he got a shot at the big time, he was motivated and he put his heart and soul, everything into it. But it still took time. When he first started out, he could barely jog. So, and cardio is a big thing. Anybody, I've been to national kickboxing tournaments and come in first place a couple times, so I know all about that. But still in good shape, by the way. Still jog and stuff, but no, vocals, especially if you're recovering from laryngitis, it's just like Rocky. It takes time, because like I say, I haven't been doing it in the last couple decades. There's that old saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. Well, no, that's not true. You don't lose it, but it gets rusty. So yeah, I got to spray it down with DW40 and rub it with alcohol and whatever I got to do to get it. Metaphorically, I'm not going to be actually spraying DW40 down my throat. They'd have to haul me away to the crazy house if I did that. No, that was an analogy, I guess. An analogy. If I had more time, I would explain the difference between analogy and metaphors, but I'm not. I'm trying to make a long story short, because I can talk about this for an hour. I am a published author, Amazon, got a book on Amazon, The Book of Light, Hope, and Peace. But this is mostly about it's a video, part of my cover songs, it's a video journal of kind of like the Rocky movie. The whole Rocky movie was about him getting motivated and got back in shape because he had a chance at the big time. The guy asked him, he said, "Rocky, do you believe America is the land of opportunity?" He said, "Yeah, yo, So, he was committed, and he was given an opportunity, and he committed it. He embraced it. And that opened up a lot of other areas in his life, romance with Adrian and stuff like that. So anyway, he embraced it. And that's exactly the situation I'm in. Me and my sisters discussed it a couple of times, and we believe that with the talent and the practice and connections that we have, that we can actually work together, sort of like my sister, Marsha Casamini, as my manager. Work together and then split the profits. But my main passion is just the passion for the message. But I'm just rocky starting out, man. I mean, literally, I just got back. I mean, I felt like, and my allergies are acting up worse. You heard that cough? But yeah, that's mostly practice. But now laryngitis and which made the allergies worse. Yeah, I mean that has a lot to do with it. So anyway, so I just got to practice. But I mean, anybody who knows me from my past, they know what I can do, and I know what I can do. I'm a professional singer, and just a little out of practice. Like Rocky had the talent, man, and he was a professional fighter, but he just kind of let himself go, and he thought, well, I'm never going to go anywhere, and he barely made enough money to pay his rent, but he was doing pretty good in that way. But then, he wasn't. He could have done so much more, And when he realized that maybe the opportunity's there, I think he manifested that, the law of attraction, and he took off with it, man. And there's a Rocky inside of all of us. But so practice. But I've always felt inspired. I mean, when I write a song, it's like a spiritual thing. It really is. And I've always felt this cosmic vibe coming through me, that in a way that I can't quite explain. It's always been there, and meditation only helped to improve it. But like I say, the bad thing about that, I was meditating to the crack of dawn for decades, and I feel like I attained oneness with God, what people call enlightenment. But so everything has just gotten better, really. And I got the biomarkers of a 30-year-old, and and that's no joke. And I mean, I got morning wood every morning. I'm unhealthy as I can be. I can jog a mile. Like I say, I come in first place. Now the last tournament was 10 years ago, so. But this is not about me. It's about the inspiration coming through me. That's what my music has always been about. It's always been like a spiritual. People say, well, do you sing gospel? Because, they know I'm spiritual. And do you sing country or rock? And no, I sing songs I write. So, anyway, I feel inspired, and this dang phone is trying to cut me off. You can't talk very long. Anyway, saying storage space is almost gone. Yeah, I know that. That's why I wished I could figure out some way to make audio files. Maybe use my other camera. Audio or video files, where I could talk longer than 9 minutes. But I'm very happy to be doing this thing, and to make a long story short. And I could say more, but I've been talking for 9 minutes, and like I say, I don't have much time to talk, so I guess that's it. So keep